Hey guys, Augie here and welcome to the channel. If you guys like Lost Ark as much as I do, you should go ahead and subscribe to the channel as it keeps you up to date on everything Lost Ark and it helps me out in the process. And while you're at it, go ahead and join the Discord as well. I'm trying to build it up for you guys so we can start chatting in there about all kinds of stuff you guys have questions about. And it's just easy to get a hold of me in Discord. So now that out the way, let's hop straight into today's video. Today I want to talk to you guys about how I got my 5x3 engravings without having both legendary books. Especially now that the class legendary books are going way up in price. And it seems like the battle engravings are dropping a little bit, but the class engravings are going up quite a lot substantially. And I did just recently finish off my 5x3. I had a lot of comments about people asking about it and how to get it. What's the best ability stone to cut, or like how do you actually go about getting 5x3 without having both legendary books. So with that out the way, let me start it off for you guys. You need to cut a 7/7 stone. You need at least a 7/7 stone to make 5x3 work if you're only going to get plus 12 on one of your engravings. If you have both of your engraving books, you can get away with a 6/6 stone, I believe, or maybe even less than that, maybe like a 5/5. But yeah, 7/7 is the recommended stone or the needed stone to actually achieve 5x3. As you can see right now, I have 5x3. I have exactly 5x3, so there's my 5 engravings, and all I have on my gear, each of my gear pieces are 5/3, 5/3, 5/3, 5/3, 5/3, and then my stone is 7/7, and I have one legendary book, which is all out attack. It was the cheaper way for me to go, and then my class one is actually not maxed out right now, because the class books right now are crazy priced. Just had a look at Reflux right now, it's like 20k right now, it's insane. So if you guys are thinking about getting your 5x3, you should get it right now. And I could highly suggest in getting your Grudge books if you haven't got your Grudge books yet. As Grudge's price right now, that's pretty cheap. Especially once it changes later on. They're going to change the drone spire so that the bots can't farm it anymore. And it might make these untradeable. So then that's going to make the market for this, or the demand for this, a lot higher. And there's going to be less of the books going around. So yeah, the price is going to go up a lot. So if you have the gold right now, go ahead and get your Grudge books. But if you're not using Grudge right now, like I did for my Sork, for just to get it ready for Clown and that, I didn't actually go with Grudge. I went with All Out Attack. You will need to go on whatever class, whatever you're using in your class. So like you go with Hitmaster or something that's cheaper. So you just want to check the... so let's have a look at Hitmaster. You want to check the engravings and see what's actually cheaper for you. Like Hitmaster, for example, is actually quite expensive. You might as well just put the extra gold into getting Grudge. Only really All Out Attack, I think, is the best like budget version to make 5x3. Precise Dagger, you could do that, but I don't know of many builds that actually use that. And what about Supercharge? I think Supercharge might be a little bit cheaper. I know Deathblades use that, and Gun Lancers use Supercharge as well. Yeah, that's also like a budget way to do it. So just look at what of your 5 engravings. So you want to get 5x3 on your specific class. You got to look at which one of your engravings is the cheaper one to get on the legendary books. And then I have these couple of websites here for you. I'm going to leave these linked down below for you guys. The first one is this calculator, and it's really useful to help you do this. So you can even rename it there, so whatever. We'll just put that test for it now. See, I have different builds up there that I've done myself. And then how it works, you have your accessories all over here. You can even put your negatives on the right side, ability stone down below. So let's just go ahead and we'll do Pinnacle, Death Blow, Time to Hunt. We'll just take 5 some random stuff, you know. Time to Hunt will go Energy Overflow. And then, so now you have your plus 12 book on this engraving. So you put your plus 12 book there, and then on this engraving you got plus 9. And then your stone, you say you've got a 7/7 stone on these two. And then now you can see, and you can see down below as well, what you're working with. And then on your 7/7 stone, you say you got a negative of like attack speed 2. So there you can see your negatives as well. And you go to a neck piece, and you know you got to get like plus 3 over there. And in the same line, obviously because it is a relic, you're going to get plus 3 and then plus 5. So you can do it like that. And you know that's there. So you need 1 plus 5 on there and a plus 3 on there to finish that off. So let's say on the next earring, you go plus 3, plus 5. You see that you just finished it off. So you guys can see what I mean by this. It's very easy to keep track of how to do this. You can put in your negatives as well. So go attack speed plus 1. Attack power plus 1, and you see you're not over the negatives. So really easy. I would suggest using this, and then you check in game. So you come into the auction house, go auction house, you go accessories all, and then you search over there and you put in everything you want to know. So go tier 3, relic, and then put in your stats and your engravings, and then you check through them, sort by price, and you want to try and get at least 50 quality high. I would even suggest if it is your 5x3 and you're investing a lot of gold into it, go for at least 70 quality or higher. And also another thing I could suggest for you guys is to get +5 grudge, because +5 grudge relic accessories are actually pretty cheap, because most people have gone for the books to save gold in the long run, which means that all the +5 grudge accessories are relatively cheap. You see there over there, grudge +5, all out attack +3, 10 gold, 95 quality. That is an absolute steal if I was going to build this right now on my earring, because I did need to get all out attack. See, I got all out attack and hitmaster over there, because that will finish off my, if that accessory right there will give me the +15 on my all out attack, and will give me +5 to the grudge. So you just got to play around like that. And also your stone, try and get your stone. I just got lucky with cutting my first stone, precise dagger and hitmaster. It's not the ideal engravings. I could, and I would prefer to swap out precise dagger for adrenaline, but it's not a bad engraving. It is a little bit on the budget side, but it's still very good for me, especially for Sork. But yeah, you do need to cut your 7/7 stone first of all. So try and get that cut. And then, like I said, grudge +5 accessory, grudge +5 on accessories is pretty cheap. So you got to get +5, and then whatever else your other engravings are on the stone is really, really cheap. And then the ability stone calculator, you guys could use this to cut your 7/7. I never actually used the calculator. I'm just going to include it there for you guys so you can go through it. It's relatively easy. See there, nodes +10. That is a relic stone. And then the top one is like what you want to get. Well, they're both 7/7, so you need it doesn't really matter which one. So you got to maximize both equally. So you hit the first step, you got a success, and then it shows you where to go. So you got to put the next one over there. So you say you fail that one, then they say to put it in there again, fail it again. They say go there again, fail it again. They're going to tell you to pretty much click there until you change. It's going to tell you where to go. So that would just be really bad RNG. So you got to go where the star is. And then if you want to reset this, I guess we could just reset the actual page. Yeah, that would just reset the actual page. So maximize both. We'll go one tap there, and then you just gotta go back and forth between it like this. So you gotta fail there, they'll push you up there, put you up there, or fail. You just gotta click where the little star is, and then you gotta input what you actually got. If you succeeded or if you failed, and I'll tell you where to go next. But I just like to cut the stone myself and just, wing it. Go with your gut and feel it out. Play the stone, the lottery. And then another website I have for you guys is the Lost Ark Market. I don't use this one a lot. It's pretty much just having the auction house on a website out of the game. So you can have the auction house, you can have interested list as well, or the market, got interested. What is your favorite items, and then you can see the price on them as well. You can see the average daily price and the current price right now. Man, I wish I had some reflux boxes to sell. That's crazy expensive. But yeah, this website pretty much just shows it to you in, I wouldn't say real time, because these are all 6 hours ago. So it is a little bit late. Like the great honors right now, I think are like 50 gold in game. So, but 6 hours ago, they were that price. So as you can see, these are the things that I like to track. I've got my favorites on them, so you can actually track them and see the prices and everything. As you can see, guardian stones are going down. All out attack books are going up. Grudge books are going up again. And then these are going way up. Like look at reflux, it's just all over the place. And I guess that's going to have like a really big spike once this updates with the 20k. But yeah, this is a really good website to have to actually track. So you can track yourself a bunch of different engraving books and then see what the prices look like overnight if you're trying to build your 5x3. So I hope with all this information, you guys found it a lot easier to do your 5x3 setup. If I helped, please drop a like and a subscribe to the video and the channel. It helps me out so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Augie out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the